Hey guys, Amy here with your spooky swag. So excited for this month. I'm telling you, I think Halloween is my favorite nail art month of the year. So let's go over what's in your swag this month. So first is a red jelly, which jelly is the transparent gel polish. You're either getting rainbow red or deep red. And just to let you know, they are packaged in the super polished bottles because we had a little packaging issue and I definitely didn't want to hold up swag waiting for the So Jelly bottles. And next up is glow stamping polish. So we're going to use this to stamp some designs so our designs glow in the dark. And after that, you've got your clear stamper and you've also got your new stamping plates. So you're getting one of the two new stamping plates. We've got the Halloween patterns, which I think the bats on that is my favorite. Or you've got the Glampire, which is full of girly vampire madness. I love it. So either one will be in your swag. All right, so let's get started on some designs. And technically you would want to start with a white nail, so any white gel polish will do. I'm just going to use a white tip and I'm going to start with stamping with the glow polish. And make sure that you're cleaning your plates with pure acetone, not any mix of anything, because you want to make sure that those plates are nice and clean and there's no residue settled into any of the detail of the plate. So we're going in with a nice dollop of the stamping polish. Just cover the area that you want to pick up and immediately go in, swipe, and pick it up with your clear stamper, and then we're going to directly place it on the nail. And I'm not going to lie, this is a little bit tricky because the stamping polish comes off clear. So you've got to really know what you're picking up and where you want to place it because you don't have a lot of time. Remember, stamping polish dries pretty quick. So the patterns are nice because you can place them anywhere on the nail. If you're working with the design plate, just make sure you know exactly where that design went on your stamper so that you can stamp it exactly where you want on the plate because it's easy to lose. And then next we're just top coating with a clear gel top coat. Go ahead and cure that for 30 seconds. A lot of people ask why the top coat kind of pulls away after stamping, and it must be something to do with the residue or the surface that the stamping leaves, maybe from the clear stamper. So I just recommend painting your top coat on, and if you see anything pulling away, just kind of dot at it and paint over it again and cure every finger. Like even if you're flash curing it, put every finger in the light immediately after you put the top coat on so it doesn't give it a chance to pull away. Okay, so now our tip is out of the lamp and we're going to go into putting the blood drips around the cuticle area. And I'm just using my handy little disposable palette here. And I just put a dollop of the rainbow red. And I'm going to use a dotting tool to just put a dot right where I want my drips to fall. From there, I'm just going to use a striping brush and I'm just going to give myself a nice line around the cuticle area. And then I'm going to paint and kind of pull up from each drop and then connect them from there. I find this is the best way for me to do it so I get nice round droplets at the bottom. And I can pull them up and make them nice and thin so they look like they're just stringing from the cuticle area. And once I'm happy with them, I'm going to cure this for 60 seconds. All right, this is out of the light now, and I want to add a little bit more glossiness to it, so I'm going to take my top coat again, and I'm going to paint just over the blood drips and give it a little bit more volume and a little bit more glossiness and a little bit more depth. Once I'm done painting the top coat around all of the red, I'm going to just cure this again for 60 seconds. So let's start on our next nail. Again, I would start with either a white or a red, or actually what would look really pretty is putting a glitter under your So Jellies or one of the reflective top coats under the So Jelly just to give it a little bit more depth. But from here, what I've got going on is just the white base, and then I'm putting one coat of red jelly on top. And then we're going to go ahead and cure this for 30 seconds. 30 to 60 seconds is fine, as long as, because you're working with things that are all translucent, so as long as you're giving it a full cure at the end for 60 seconds. Any of these cure times throughout this video you can do between 30 and 60, and it's completely fine. So we are going to choose a couple of designs. When you're working with the glow gel polish, the more glow you can get, the more product you can get, the better it's going to glow. Some of these really fine lines and like the lace work, you might not get as much glow effect as you want to. So for this, I'm going to grab the lips, which that will get us a nice big chunk of glow polish, and the little words that girls bite back. So that will also give us a pretty good chunk of glow gel polish on there. Also, you might think, well, let's put the glow gel polish under the So Jelly so that it will maybe glow with a little bit of a red tint. But unfortunately, because that stamping polish is going on so thin and there's so little glow in there, I don't think you're going to be able to see as much glow as what you're going to want. So make sure you put it on top. That way you get the effect that you're looking for. Okay, so we're just putting the glow polish down and scraping and picking it up and placing it on the nail. And remember, we want to try to keep an eye on where we're picking up and where we're placing. So we're just pressing it on. I'm just putting it right directly in the center. You can kind of see it looks matte, so you can see if your placement was good or not. Okay, next we are going to put the little lips with the fangs, and I am going to go back in and put the stamping polish on, scrape, and apply that. And again, you can see where it's kind of matte. You can check your placement and make sure you got a good stamp. And now we're going to top coat it and cure. All right, I'm going to end the video just showing you guys a picture side by side of the glow. And why is it so hard to take a nice clean picture of a glowing nail? I will never know. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next month.